Good evening, everyone, and you're very welcome to the first ever Friday Night War here, presented by yours truly, the one and only Ryan Tubridy. What's the crack, Dublin? What is the crack? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard that I had my first ever presenting the Late Late Show, no less, on Friday. So for the duration of this, I'll be known as Late Late Ryan Tubbs.
Oh, well, no, that's ridiculous, because you've only started doing Friday nights now.
Jonathan Ross, what are you doing here?
What I'm doing here is I'm taking back what I deserve, because the Irish fans need to be able to hear somebody respectable on a Friday night, and that is the one and only Jonathan Woss, aka the Woss.
The Woss?
The Woss, I said the Woss.
The Woss?
It's spelled with an R, you idiot.
You can't say R's.
Shut up, just shut up now.
Well, I'm just going to tell you. You know, Jonathan, you've been doing a fine job, I have to say. You've been doing a very good job on Friday nights, but, there's a new king in town, you might say.
Oh, well, really. Well, Ryan, if you think you know so much about Fridays, who are your guests?
Well, actually, I had, the Taoiseach, Brian Cowan on, I had Brian McFarlane.
It doesn't matter who your guests are.
Oh, Jonathan, that's just plain rude, Jonathan. Now, I have to say that, you know what I'm going to do every Friday? Every single Friday night, I'm going to have a little martini. I'm going to have a little filet mignon. A spritzer on the rocks. A diet 7-Up with a hint of lemon. And I am going to open up a processed can of whoop ass on your proverbial. Now, put that in your little pipe and smoke it, Jonathan.
Put that in my pipe and smoke it. That's ridiculous, Wine. You don't know even what you're doing on Friday nights. All you're used to doing on a Friday night is sitting in, wearing your little confirmation suit, listening to Frank Sinatra. And, Wine, you're about to get schooled by a veteran. That's what I am. You know, oh yeah, Wine, I know exactly what I am the most controversial man in British and Irish television today.
Really controversial. Well, you know, I don't know if going around making prank calls to pensioners, telling them about who you've had sex with in their family is very controversial.
It is controversial, right? And Wine, before you get started, my mate Wassel shagged your bird. Hey,
well, you know what, Jonathan? You know what, Jonathan? I might just have to shag your bird. Now, get that into you, Cynthia.
Hey? Well, let me tell you this. Wine, you're in for a waiting swamping. If you smell what the Woss is cooking.
Well, Jonathan, obviously the Irish people will love me the way you love to get suspended from your job, and that's the bottom line, because Ryan Tubbs said so.
Hell, get out of here, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go.
Disgrace, Ryan.
Interesting times as always on Radio.